Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and again, thank you, Dr. Monterey, for everything you've done in the district. And I do agree that this vote here is about the real wellness of the district. I've done a number of these searches in the past, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's what the finish right how we're going to bring this moving forward. I believe that the successor to our current superintendent has to believe in the systems that the superintendent has created over the last 3 years and developed, especially in regards to the support systems that have been put in place by Dr. Monterez and the school committee. The people that we hired, the change of the organization, the support of the scholars, has made a big difference in most of our schools. Secondly, not just equally, if not more important, is the strategic plan. That we would keep that strategic plan in place that's been asked for by the community, and that's our goal. That's what we are going to do. Our goal, we are going to do it. We have a few more years left in that strategic plan, and we're going to be probably developing a second strategic plan over the next year or so. You know, I'm going to make a motion, so I know people have asked that we take a motion that we still approve the continuation of the strategic plan. I think we go on with the community that we do support that. You know, we have undergone significant transformation enhancement because of you and the school committee over the last 3 years. Much of this progress is about collaboration of leadership in this district and a clear strategic vision of what's going on. I will say I've noticed a change in the leadership team, in administrators, in educators, in the paraeducators, in the Worcester Public Schools. We've bought into the system, and that's so it's important that we continue with that system. That is why, if we really believe in the work that Superintendent has done over the last 3 years, we need someone who has been involved in shaping the school district for the last 3 years, working with the superintendent and leadership team, and also to guide this transformation to ensure that we stay focused as a community, as a school committee, and as a district on what is best for the schools, our scholars, our students, that we take care of every day over 25 years. In my opinion, that person would be Deputy Superintendent Brian Allen. He's been with the Worcester Public Schools for over 27 years, with the city of Worcester, top city of Worcester, for over 32 years. He's given his dedication to the Worcester schools. He knows this district inside and out. He is committed, he's a steady leader, he has a deep institutional knowledge, which is so important. He's well positioned to maintain the current momentum and continue our trajectory for growth and improvement in this district. In addition to his leadership skills, Brian Allen we know he's one of the best finance people in the state of Massachusetts. His expertise in public education and municipal budgeting, nobody's better than him. And as we mentioned, in these uncertain times, who will be better us for some of his experience, who will be better than him to guide us through what could be pretty tough times going forward. And again, I'm just going to reiterate, making a couple of comments in my notes about this, how important it is to keep that strategic plan in place. Mr. Allen has chaired the strategic planning committee, so people should know that he's chaired that committee. So he knows all about the strategic plan. You can tell us why into the strategic plan as well. He's also chairs school safety advisory committee, which people talk about. And he's committed to the LGBTQI plus community, which is important. We hear that, that's going to continue. Also, he's developed the equity-based budget process that we do right now. So that's our government still for equity for the community. I say it again, I just noticed a change in the administration and your leadership, the team that we put together. And I've actually, when the superintendent and I had a number of discussions, one of the things I think I first said to her when she became superintendent, you have to figure out who's gonna be the next superintendent. And build a team around you that we don't have to do a national search. And that's what you've done. You have a lot, the whole group in the back will do a great job. Anybody could step up, so if need be. I know there'll be some arguments, maybe why Mr. Allen shouldn't be superintendent. Maybe he doesn't have the teaching experience in the classroom. I did my own research, I think everybody else has too. We have probably Massachusetts alone, we have 10 ex-CFOs who run the school systems, 3 of the burdens, 7 non-urban school districts. Even the new Commissioner of Education was a CFO. Now he had an MBA degree and accounting degrees. He is now currently superintendent of Chicago. Now he's going to run Massachusetts. But there is a precedence in this. And I know Mr. Allen will surround himself with good people, which he has right now. Bring them over here, they're already there. And there's a lot of good support system, and a good system superintendent, and a big group of executives that we have here. They're all good support staff, and they know what to do. So I'm gonna say he doesn't have a license as superintendent, but I know he's taking the NTEL, and so we're on that pretty soon. He has the July 1st to do that. I know Madam Superintendent took the NTELs maybe a few months after we got here, and and some people say Mr. Allen doesn't live in the city of Worcester. And Mr. Allen has a Southside grad. His wife's a Northside grad. He's invested 32 years of his life in the city of Worcester. And today this is a unique situation. I think the community wants someone who can continue what we've been doing for the last 3 years. I think Mr. Allen is that person. And he has committed, after this, he has to be fair, he has 2 children in high school. And after graduation, he has committed to come to the city of Worcester and move to the city of Worcester. I think that's important. And you have to figure, most of the time, it takes only a year and a half to find a place. You're already halfway through the period anyways. So we're giving that time, and so when these kids graduate, he's committed to come here to the city of Worcester. He only lives a few miles up the street. Again, I've been through this process a number of times. There's no right or wrong way to do it. And I think the school committee's job, the only job, a lot of responsibilities. On the child, your job, the school committee's job, nobody else's job. Who's the highest in the schools? You go through a process, you go through search, a national search, and I think those items for both, yes. And but in this particular case, we have a good team. We don't need to do a national search. Our leaders are right here because we have development leaders, and we're ready to take over. So that's important. And that's why Brian Allen is that person. I've talked to a number of people in the community here tonight, not here who I've talked to. I've talked to a lot of parents, I've talked to a lot of business people, and you'll all say, let's get the right person. Well, I'm thinking Brian Allen is that right person. And I think he's the right person. So the motion I would like to make, that the school committee of City of Worcester does hereby appoint Brian Allen as the next superintendent of Worcester Public Schools to begin his term on July 1st, 2025, for a period of 3 years. Further request, the school committee convene a meeting, executive session, date to be determined for negotiations with Brian Allen for a term of 3 years. And probably add to that our attorney wants me to get that process going. So that's my motion. Is have Brian Allen, super superintendent of schools for a 3-year period.